Yes, YouTube. So this is how you successfully complete your winter bulk without turning like a fat piece of shit and actually build a good amount of muscle. So in today's videos, I'm just going to put it in do's and don'ts. It's going to be a lot easier for me to explain to all of you what you should do and what you shouldn't do. And before I go into this video, I have a free ebook with programs and meal plans included. So if you want it, go in my description, click on the link there, put your email at checkout, it's completely free, and then go onto your email and you should have the ebook. So let's just get straight into it. So the do's, what you do want to do is slowly increase your calories. So you're either quite skinny or you've just completed your cut. So what you need to do is go into a maintenance, weigh yourself once per week. If you're a male, once per day, female, once per week. And when your weight has stalled, then you slowly increase calories by anywhere between 100 to 200 calories. And then you keep on weighing yourself until your weight stalls, and then you repeat the same process. And you mainly just want to increase your carbs. At the end of the bulk, when food gets really high, you want to increase the fats just so you can get the calories in. So you still want to include cardio and steps. This isn't your excuse to get lazy, and in fact, to help with your appetite, help with your digestion, to help your blood sugar levels across the day, you still need to include steps and you still need to include your cardio. You do need to have fruit and veg in every meal. That should be the same with bulking or cutting. There is many benefits to having fruit and veg in every meal. Number one, fiber. Number two, helps with the anti-oxidative stress. Number three, fantastic form of vitamin C, vitamin D, so you're getting your micronutrients in, helps you feel better, helps you sleep better, and just overall, just great for your health. You do still want to progressively overload. Of course, right? You've got more food coming in, so you want to make the effort to slowly increase your reps over time. That is an excuse to try lift like a knobhead though, and try progress too much for the sacrifice of your form. You do still want to hold yourself to a high standard. Just because you're bulking now, and you've either finished your cut, or you're slowly increasing your food, that's no excuse to get lazy. You still stick to your normal routine, so you still focus on getting your 7 to 8 hours sleep. You still focus on getting your meal timings in. You still focus on having just your same routine that you either had when you was cutting, or you sharpen your routine when you go on the bulk, because it's going to help you massively with number one, digestion, number two, recovery, and number three, optimizing the phase you're in. You do still want to hydrate anywhere between 3 to 6 liters of water daily. If you're a small female, 3 liters. If you're a bigger male like myself, 6 liters. As not only does this help with muscle recovery, but it helps with lubrication of the joints, helps with your energy levels, helps with your performance. Again, there is loads and loads and loads of benefits of why you need to keep yourself hydrated, as your body is 80% water. So you do still want to take your supplements. Again, this is very important if you take supplements like creatine, vitamin D, vitamin C. If you download the ebook, there will be a supplement plan on there. But again, it's still sticking to that routine of taking your supplements every morning just for the purpose of your health and performance in the gym. And you do still want to slowly choose less filling foods over time. There ain't no way you're going to be eating 4,000 calories or even 3,500 calories of just sweet potato. There is going to be a point where it's just going to be too much. So that's where you slowly change your foods from, let's say, potatoes to more like jasmine rice, a bit more digestible, or let's say oats to a low sugar cereal. Now where you can actually digest the food and get the calories in. All right, so don'ts. You don't want to start dirty bulking. That's the last thing you want to do. Dirty bulking is how you cut your bulk off short and you get too fat. And then you spend way too long on the cut and you spend less time in a surplus, which means less muscle being built. You can also cause health problems doing it, horrific skin, low energy levels, and you're going to feel like shit. So that's the last thing you want. Don't start ego lifting. Oh, look at me, I'm getting bigger now, so I'm going to add 20 kilos on my bench press to do one rep max and sacrifice the form. Fucking chill out, mate. Come on, if you actually want to build a good amount of muscle, you want to progress either in reps, or I call it the biscuits, the smaller plates. And if you do that over a consistent period, you're going to make some insane results, because not only are you providing more tension on the muscle because you're not going too high in weight, but also over time you are just going to make more results because you're playing the long game and you're not rushing it, which is going to make it easier for you to get stronger. So you don't start drinking more alcohol. So just because you've got more calories coming in doesn't mean you can start being lazy on the weekend and start going out and getting pissed every weekend. Because when you drink alcohol, your body has to digest that first, which slows down the rate of protein synthesis. You get less sleep, you're dehydrated the next day. And if you're training on the Sunday or the Saturday, when you're hungover, the session is going to be dog shit. You don't start missing workouts. Again, it's just all about raising those standards. If you start missing your workouts, you're going to build less muscle and you're also going to accrue more body fat in the process. One thing that I forgot to add, you don't start snacking. Just because you stop snacking on the cart doesn't mean you can do it on the bulk. Like, yes, there can be times where you can allow yourself some off-plan meals. I'm all for that, right? One off-plan meal per week is fine, as long as you're not going crazy. But you don't want to just start mindlessly snacking for the sake of it. I always say if you're going to go off plan, you do it for a good fucking reason. And that way, it's worth it. Don't start missing meals. So again, if you start missing meals, you're going to build less muscle. You're going to recover slower, which is going to mean less progress in your surplus. And you don't lower your standards. You keep the exact same standards on the cart when you're bulking. You just move a little bit less and you eat more food. It's exactly the same. And lastly, overtraining. Just because you've got more food in you now doesn't mean you have to be in the gym for 7 days per week. Your muscle goes through protein synthesis when it's not training. So you literally need rest days to recover and make the most amount of progress. Plus, the bigger you get, the more important it is about rest, because the more load you lift, the more fatiguing it's going to be on your body. So if you got to the end of this video, thank you very much for watching. Like, comment and subscribe. And I shall see you lot in a bit.